Alright, alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down and rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. Alright, so I just want to do a short lesson to have alone the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai allows it to go. And I want to name the video, things are about to get a lot worse in Babylon. Alright. The Lord wills, brothers, can see on the screen. I have this article here from the Zero Hedge, and it says OPEC to cut oil outputs by as much as 1.5 million BDs, which is barrels a day, on Wednesday to reserve dipping price drops like it. Alright. And I ain't gonna read the whole article. I'm gonna just jump down to the end and read this last part. But yeah, this is all part of the plan, to destroy the food supply chain, destroy every supply chain there is, crash the financial system, all right, and usher in the new system, which we all know what that is, the Karagma. All right, this is all part of the plan, all right, which they're carrying out. All right, just like um Operation Sandman said, which I'm pretty sure was the guy what's his name, Steve Quails wrote. Which I'm pretty sure all the brothers out there have seen or heard that, and I posted it through the Spirit and Power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah in a few of my videos. At the end of my videos, Lord will, if the Lord will have it, I'll post it at the end of this one. But just like Operation Sandman was going into, this is all a part of the plan to destroy the supply chain, the oil supply chain, the food supply chain, destroy everything, destroy the U.S., destroy the global financial system. All right, and eventually bring people down to their knees. All right, and beg them to get people in the state of where they're most vulnerable. They'll do anything, even take a microchip inside of their body to purchase things. All right, that's what they're shooting for. That's what's going to happen. All right, but the elect won't take it. The elect will deny taking it. All right, and keep their faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. And of course, you got some Edomites that won't take it, but they don't matter anyway. Rather, they could take it. Or they don't take it. Their fate is sealed anyway. But the Lord is going to preserve the elect from these times that are to come. But yeah, this is all a part of the Operation Sandman thing. All right, which again, like this part right here is about to tell you, is going to drive gas prices through the roof, which we're already seeing going back up anyway. All right, but it says I suspect that they might not want to go in person for a minor move. Croft said, rather it be 1 million or 1.5 million. One should consider that in just a few weeks, Biden's puppet masters, which you all know who that is, will finally stop the SPR daily 1 million barrel drain, effectively translating into a output cut of as much as 2.5 million barrels. Needless to say that this will send the prices of oil soaring and will end the recent strain of declining gas prices. Right, so gas is going to jump back through the roof and stun already reeling U.S. consumers with sharply higher prices at the pump just in time for the recession and the mass layoffs. Right, the scriptures say there should be no work for Egypt. All right, that will follow once the midterm elections are over. Right, and they might not even wait. A lot of these YouTube guys are saying, "You after the midterms and all that, that's when things can really turn." They might not even wait. That doesn't even matter anymore, man. All right, that really doesn't even midterms. None of that shit don't even matter. Even though they're pushing it out, that shit don't matter no more, man. It just showed you with the last election or selection, which that was all staged anyway. With them saying that they robbed it from Trump, but it was all staged anyway, man. That was all staged. All right. Um. Yeah. Feds and big banks. Well, he's an insider too, Lynn Beck. But anyway, I believe he is. But yeah. This is all a part of the plan, man. All right. This is all a part of the plan. The crash to destroy the world supply chain. All right, of oil, food, natural gas, whatever, to completely and utterly destroy it. All right, and destroy the financial system, most importantly, and usher in the new system. All right, which we all know what the end game of what the new system they want to bring in is. All right, And more than likely, Saudi Arabia is going to join the BRICS nations, which that's the death blow to the petrodollar. That would completely and utterly end the petrodollar. All right, if they do that, which is pretty much already dead anyway. All right, but yeah, man, things are about only going to get worse, man. Things are about to get worse. All right, people are saying things looking bright. No, things are only going to get worse, man. Especially coming up into these winter months. Now they're saying that whole Nord Stream pipeline 1 and 2 or whatever. Europe's going to suffer like crazy from that, from the effects of that. Now they're saying America's going to see higher prices. Not necessarily because of that, but like I said, in Operation Sandman, since they cut Russia off, since Babylon cut Russia off from their resources, not buying their resources anymore, natural gases or whatever, where's America going to get theirs from? Where's Europe going to get their supply chain from? Which I believe America gets most of theirs, I think, from Mexico or somewhere. But or whatever. And Biden pretty much stopped drilling. He cut the drilling out and all that. He said he was going to basically end big oil around. Well, he basically did say that he was going to end it for natural energy. With that garbage don't work, the windmills and all that trash that don't work. So what's going to happen? All right. Again, this is all a part of the plan, man. This is all a part of the plan. That whole Build Back Better thing. This is all a part of the plan to destroy all this whole supply chain system, destroy the financial system, bring people to their knees, and get people desperate. All right. And if you ain't on the side of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, like the Lord Yahweh Shah said, I will keep you from the hour of temptation. If you ain't on the good side of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, all right, you in trouble, man. What's ultimately going to happen? You're going to submit to Esau. All right. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16. Verse 1. Woe unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourself with cloths of sack and hair, and bewail your children to be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. Right, your destruction is at hand. And say, woe unto you, destruction unto you. Before the Lord destroys this place, he's going to bring it down to his knees. Going to make it where you can't afford gas, you can't afford food, you can't afford. Well, there won't be no food, there won't be no gas. All right. Oh, matter of fact, yeah, let me pull that up real quick, Salakia. All right, Salakia, brothers. This is another article that's put up on Georgia Report from the Miami Herald, and it says in panic mode, fear of not enough water, and this is from the aftermath of that storm that hit down here in Florida. Fear of not enough water, food, gas in Florida coastal towns after Ian or whatever the name of the storm was. But yeah, so now those people down there, they're wondering they ain't getting no food, they ain't got no water. Now they say that FEMA's supposed to come down there and help them out when you read the article, but we gotta wait and see what's gonna happen. And I heard that I saw that on this other report that a lot of those people down there had to cancel their home insurance or whatever during the pandemic because they couldn't afford it. So that's another problem. And these people are in panic mode. All right, they on you. Well, let me read this part right here. And see, man, this is all the Lord bringing this place down, man. The Lord is about to bring this place down. All right, bring you people down. The Lord said that the lofty looks of men should be brought low. The Lord is about to humble a lot of souls out here, man. All right. While Floridians woke up to while most Floridians woke up to a normal Sunday with plans of church, family gatherings, and football watching. That's why the Lord said that a lot of you got jacked up because you're going to those churches. All right. Football watching many people in Southwest Florida coast in the area most ravaged by Hurricane Ian sent the day glowing, worrying, frustrated, angry as they wait for electricity, gas, water, food, and other basic needs. So they ain't even sent them shit yet. But again, they're supposed to come by them or whatever. So like if FEMA's supposed to be down there soon or whatever. But again, we'll wait and see. Some took to social media to vent and plead for help. We don't have any help in St. James City. There are so many people here that have completely lost everything. Like elsewhere, Denise Martinez posted on I bet she's in the Caesar Borgia, a Jake, an Israelite, post on Pine Island Facebook group. As for this morning, nobody has brought in supplies. Basically, the people trying to get to the island themselves to check on loved ones. Right, so they end up jacked up down there. All right, and they don't know how they're going to get gas. And I saw another article that said that down here in Florida is going to be a problem in the next few weeks or whatever trying to get gas. All right, down there. More than likely, people hoard it down there like crazy. The shelves are empty because people hoard it, whatever. All right, so that's another problem. All right, on top of this, that article I just read with OPEC cutting off supplies. Now you're going to see prices, the oil supply cutting off the barrels of oil that they produce on a daily. All right, or whatever. All right, which again, like the article says, is going to drive up prices like through the roof. It's not only going to have shortages, the places that do have it, because now there's going to be a shortage. They're going to cut down on how much they're going to produce. So that's going to drive the prices up because the demand is going to be high and the price is going to go up. All right, like they said, to drop prices. So man, the Lord's about to devastate this place, man. Devastate this place. What the Lord said, woe unto you, Babylon, man, which is America. The Lord's about to devastate this place worse. And we're coming into the winter months. Man, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 17. Woe is me, who would deliver me in those days, the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famines and great death, the beginning of wars and powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils, which means bad. What shall I do when these evils shall come? All right, like it started with the elders and apostles, a great millstone, and brothers Rankin have been saying for years. All right, with these shortages, with people like quoting what Gerald Celente said, when people have nothing else to lose, they lose it. With these shortages, all right, or whatever, or the price hike, either way you lose. If the prices are too high, people can't afford it. What are they going to turn to? Stealing it. All right. If there's very few of it, if people go out there and buy it all, then that's going to be shortages on the shelf. There ain't gonna be nothing on the shelf to buy. So either way you lose. Either way is a loss. But more than likely, most people are just going to turn to crime and start stealing shit because people are gonna have enough money to buy it, to buy these things. All right. Gas shortages or whatever, ain't gonna be no gas soon. All right, or gas is gonna be so ridiculously high you can't afford it. You got to decide whether you're gonna go to the grocery store, which it's already happening now. Decide rather you wanna go to the grocery store, or rather you wanna put gas in your car to go to work or do whatever. All right, most people are gonna pick to eat, and then what's gonna happen? They're gonna lose their job, like that article said. Then when people ain't going to work, cause they gotta, it's either put gas in my car or go to work. What are people gonna choose? They're gonna choose to eat. So they ain't gonna go to work, and what's gonna happen? They're gonna get fired, and then they're gonna have no money. Then what are they gonna do? They're gonna turn to crime, man. All right, you see it, man. We see it coming. Hey, the scriptures is 144,000% accurate, man. We see it coming, man. We see it. It's clear as day is coming, man. Everything is in place. All right, verse 19. Behold, famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish are sent as a scourge for the amendment. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be any way mindful of this or the scourge. Right. Now the Lord sends things to try to get Jake to get right. To get right. All right. But Jake don't get it, man. They just don't get it, man. All right. The scripture speaker said, why should you be